This is where I will be telling you about my life and how I wanted to grow up as a girl. Chloe Jenkins, a transgender female, her mind wandered back to her childhood, to the confusing and uncertain moments that shaped her identity. She vividly remembered the day she first discovered her true self at the tender age of 7. The memory brought a mix of emotions, from fear to excitement to a deep sense of relief. But they had to look twice at my genitalia, Chloe continued, the words flowing freely as she recounted her journey of self-discovery. Doctors said I was a girl when born. A surge of nostalgia washed over her as she remembered her secret adventures with her mother's clothes. The thrill of slipping into a dress, the click of high heels against the floor, and the awe-inspiring sight of herself in the mirror. She had felt like a princess, if only for those stolen moments. A wry smile graced Chloe's lips as she recalled the fear and uncertainty that had gripped her, keeping her secret hidden for 17 long years. The memories of bullying and hurtful messages resurfaced, a reminder of the pain she had endured. But now, at the age of 32, looking back when my father was alive, I came out and finally told him who I was, she typed, her fingers moving with a newfound confidence. And the rest of my family too. It hasn't been easy, but I am embracing my true self. Chloe felt a sense of catharsis as it all began when I was in school. Bullies targeted me, making my life a living nightmare. Their words pierced through my soul, leaving a lasting impact that I struggled to comprehend. I felt trapped, invisible, and alone. The relentless bullying took a toll on my mental health, and I felt like there was no escape from the pain I was experiencing daily. But amidst the darkness, a flicker of hope ignited within me. I realized that I had the power to take control of my own life and overcome the obstacles that held me back. I took a significant step towards healing by seeking support from loved ones. It was during this time that I discovered my true identity, paving the way to my incredible journey of transition. Transitioning allowed me to align my physical appearance with the person I truly am on the inside. For so long, I had been living a life that didn't feel genuine to my authentic self. Transitioning became the turning point in not only reclaiming my identity, but also my mental and emotional well-being. It was a courageous step towards self-acceptance and self-love. My journey towards embracing my true identity as a girl. Growing up, I always knew there was something different about me. Something that didn't fit within the conventional labels society had given me. It was as if I was wearing clothes that didn't quite match who I was on the inside. From a young age, I felt like an outsider, not fitting into the typical expectations for a boy. As a child, I found solace in playing with dolls, dressing up, and gravitating towards traditionally feminine activities. It felt natural to me, but I soon realized that society wasn't ready to accept this part of me. As I got older, the pressure to conform intensified. I tried my best to fit into the mold that society had created for boys participating in sports, wearing clothes that didn't reflect my true self, and suppressing my authentic identity. But deep down, I knew I couldn't continue living a life that wasn't true to myself. I needed to find the courage to embrace who I truly was, even if it meant facing societal judgments and criticism. And so, I began my journey towards self-discovery and self-acceptance. I reached out to support groups, connected with others who had similar experiences, and educated myself about gender identity and what it truly means to be authentic. It was through these connections and conversations that I realized I wasn't alone. There were countless others who had gone through similar struggles, and they taught me that embracing my true identity would lead to a happier and more fulfilling life. While it wasn't an easy path, I knew I had to be true to myself. I began expressing my femininity more openly, wearing the clothes and hairstyles that made me feel comfortable and confident. With each step, I felt a weight lifting off my shoulders. Embracing my true identity brought so much joy and freedom into my life. I no longer felt like I was suffocating beneath societal expectations, but instead, I felt like I could finally breathe. But my journey didn't end with self-acceptance. I wanted to create a platform where I could share my experiences, uplift others who may be going through similar struggles, and raise awareness about gender identity and inclusivity. She finished her blog post.